Listen up. These rails will take you to the object testing area. As developers are still working on stuff here, you'll likely encounter bugs. So watch your step and play nice. Now these here are dash rings. You can use them as shortcuts to fling yourself through the air. As a flight character, you can recover your airtime by flying through them. Alright, lasers. These generally come in a few types. You have weak lasers, typically green and yellow, which chip away at your rings. Purple lasers take all of your rings, but don't knock you back, so you can keep moving. Now, red lasers, they're solid beams of light and will stop you in your tracks. Lasers won't kill you in one shot, so you got room for error. But if you have no rings, end of the line. Switches can toggle multiple objects, such as lasers and air boosters. I think you know what these are. I also hope that you know what checkpoints do. You can homing attack toward these walls to run on them. To switch from wall to wall, press jump. Try making it to the other side. The fans push you up in the air. You can use it to reach higher places. These spike gates pack a wallop. Don't let them fall on you, okay? Press jump on panel number 1. It'll take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on the panel, or else you'll fall. You can run on any water that is shallow or surrounded by bayous. However, deep water cannot be run on, and you'll sink unless you're in super form. If you stop or just decide to go for a swim, eventually you'll drown if you don't come back up for air. If you manage to find yourself stuck down here and you haven't tried it already, you can hold the jump button underwater to jump higher. Keep in mind that not all underwater sections will be escapable simply by jumping. Sometimes you'll have to platform to find your way out. You can homing attack the propeller spring to go up. Be mindful not to home in too fast or too slow, or you won't gain any air. There are several types of springs. You got your grounded, triple, floating, and propeller springs, just to name a few. They're used to bounce you around at high speeds and can be homing attack. Some obstacles will require you to use certain abilities to get past. Hold down the action button to charge up a spin dash, and after a few seconds, let it fly. If you're going fast enough down the ramp, you should get past this gap. No sweat. This is a hub checkpoint. Activating it will permanently unlock it as a spawn point you can choose. You can also use this to fast travel to other checkpoints of its type. Try finding as many of these as you can by exploring the map. You can buy access to the alpha version of the game here. This includes super forms in the simulator, as well as early access to certain things, depending on what we're working on at the time. Read this board for information on how to access super forms. Hey, hey, hey! Happy Halloween from the SEO team! And of course, myself. We hope you enjoy all the goodies we have in store for you, as well as some bug fixes and changes made to the game. Expect more news on what's been going on with the game and our plans sometime down the line. For now, though, happy haunting! That was scary, right? This area is incomplete due to critical staff leaving. It's currently postponed until further notice. Holding down the jump button will allow you to jump higher. If you can't scale over a wall, you can grab onto the ledge. Moving forward will allow you to climb over it. If you haven't figured it out already, knowing how curious you are, you can land on a rail to grind on it. You can also hold down the action button to crouch and go faster. These here are dash rings. You can use them as shortcuts to fling yourself through the air. As a flight character, you can recover your airtime by flying through them.